Syria reminds us all that here we have a responsibility to unite for real.
We begin now in Russia, where authorities are investigating a possible terrorist attack.
Amateur videos show the chaos and shock underground as dazed commuters tried to figure out what had happened.
Right now, the Swedish Prime Minister says everything in this...
The latest in a series of similar ones carried out throughout Europe.
I want to be very frank. This is the most complex and the most violent conflict in our times.
Under the cover of darkness, dozens of U.S. Tomahawk cruise missiles fired into Syria from 2 Navy warships in the Mediterranean.
Overnight, North Korea launched another ballistic missile into the Sea of Japan.
This week's mid-range missile test, a sign of Pyongyang's growing strategic prowess.
No regional, no global power has the strength to solve it alone. We see many that have the attempt to worsen it by the day.
But in addition to that, we're in this unique situation of environmental crisis that is astounding.
A famine declaration by the World Food Program is very rare, and yet it's happened here.
Now, the humanitarian crisis in South Sudan is escalating.
A growing famine and ongoing conflicts in African countries are prompting the United Nations to warn that the world is facing the biggest humanitarian crisis since the end of World War II. 20 million people in the region.
This heavy hailstorm in Alabama forcing everyone indoors.
This is creepy. I have never seen this in the 11 years we've lived here.
La mayor parte de los habitantes del planeta se declaran creyentes. Esto debería provocar un diálogo entre las religiones.
Within hours of Pope Benedict announcing that he was to resign, take a look at this. Lightning struck St. Peter's Basilica.
En esta multitud, en este abanico de religiones, hay una sola certeza que tenemos para todos. Todos somos hijos de Dios.
so when you ask, what are we going to do about it, there really is the potential to cooperate. And how do you cooperate in a big, complicated world? Actually, it's interesting. There's no leader right now in the world. You know, there are more or less important people, President Xi Jinping or Donald Trump, of course, important, but they're not leading. There are wonderful people like my boss at the UN, Secretary General Antonio Guterres, but the UN Secretary General, he's got a unique institutional role, but he doesn't lead the world in any sense. He's not a conductor of the world orchestra.
A very simple question. Are we, right now, as we go about our daily lives at the start of 2017, witnessing the first days of a new world order? That dramatic statement. Is that right?
We're in the middle of really profound change, no question about it.